What up, you skis? Back again with another video. And this time, it's just me talking to you guys about this weekend. This weekend is my first ever marathon. And I just wanted to go through a little bit of history of the marathon, why it's 26.2 miles. I was very curious what I'm racing in, what I'm trying to finish in, and just my goals for the weekend. So I guess to get right into it, I'll talk about the history. I was very curious as to why the distance for a marathon is 26.2 miles. Um, there's a lot of history dating back to ancient times and then the royal family a little bit. It's kind of weird, but when looking it up, I found that it is called a marathon and is the distance that it is because of an ancient Greek or legend of an ancient Greek messenger. He was trying to travel from Marathon, the city of Marathon, to Athens, which was a distance about 40 kilometers, or otherwise nearly about 25 miles, I believe. So, not the 26.2 we have today yet. And he was bringing the message of the Greeks beating the Persians in a war. And during this, it was very big for the Greeks. So, after this, he actually collapsed and died right there, or so the legend says. And then to commemorate this run or historic run from the messenger, he got the marathon into the 1980 or 1896 Olympics, and it was actually 40 kilometers then, which was around 25 miles. So they did this to commemorate him in the Olympics, which was a lot later than when this happened, but they wanted to make sure to remember history in some sort of way. And then later on, I don't know exactly what year, the British family um, decided that they wanted to have it in their courtyard or somewhere around there, and they wanted to be able to see it from the start and then the end. So the start and the end wasn't good enough at just 25, so they needed to extend it that 1.2 miles or how many ever kilometers just to get it to 26.2. And that's just a little bit of the history. I just wanted to research it a little bit because I was very interested, thinking, why is a marathon 26.2? Why is it not? Is it a round number of kilometers? Is it something like that? But it's not, because they extended it from the 25 miles it originally was in the 1896 Olympics. And I thought I'd give you guys that tidbit before I talk about my race plan and strategy. Going into training and racing, I thought I want to get under 3 hours. Boston qualifying time is my goal. And nowadays, I think for my age, a Boston qualifying time is around under 255, 253, just to be safe with all the people that they bring and allow in from each range. So I think that my goal, and a pretty reasonable goal, I think for me, I've never ran this far, obviously, so I don't know what I could hit. My goal is to run each mile at 6:35 pace, which is around 253 or 252, 252:36, which is around 253. And I hope that could get me into Boston, which is my goal for hopefully next year or the year after, because you get 2 years of eligibility for that. Um, my goal is to take Huma energy gels. They seem the best for goos or whatever you guys like to call them. I'm going to try and take one every 4 miles, which equates to around six of them. So I'm going to try and take six and one every 4 miles. And then for salt tabs, I'm going to try and take two of those every 4 miles because they have sodium chloride, and I'm a pretty heavy sweater and I don't want to cramp up at all. And I think that is just a good way, even if it is just a little placebo to get me through it and stuff. But I just want to have these things because I've never ran this far and definitely haven't ran this far going this fast. So I'm excited to see what my body can do, see where it takes me. I'm hoping to record for you guys, and show you guys just a little bit of behind the scenes and during. I don't know how much I will record because I'm going to be very focused and trying to finish the race. Hopefully I'll be dead at the end of the race. That means I did a good job. I will be racing in the New Balance Super Comp. I will be making a review on these at some point soon here. But I'm gonna try it out. They're cheater shoes or whatever you guys like to call them, but they have the carbon fiber plate, and I've really enjoyed them. They have a little pain in my foot from just rubbing, but I think that'll go away soon if I tie them a little less tight, is what I've heard. And I'm just excited to get out there and have some fun. I don't have too high of aspirations, I don't think, so I'm hoping that I can make Boston. Coming off of cross country and track training, and just being able to run the past how many ever years, 4 to 6. I've just been running my whole life, so I think that this is a good way to get into Boston. It's a good bucket list item to get that marathon done, and then hopefully run in Boston. That's another bucket list of mine as a runner. I want to get into ultras, so this is a good starting point to see where I actually am at for a base, I guess, for my first ever marathon. If you guys liked a little bit of the history and my training plan, please leave a like and subscribe down below. I'll be showing you guys the race, obviously, on Sunday when it comes. And I just hope that I can talk a little bit after and not just be fully out of it, but we'll see. And I love you guys very much. I don't know what is to come of this, but I'm very excited, very nervous. It's a little nerve-wracking being the first time I've done it, but I'm hoping that to get through this and hopefully run another one sooner rather than later. And maybe be able to take a month off to enjoy it after college for a little bit before running again. But I just wanted to come on here and share my thoughts with you. Hopefully, you guys stuck here till the end. If you guys did, leave what you did on your weekend this past weekend and whether you had fun or not. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.